Hello everyone. This presentation is about greenhouse gases. This presentation is made by Krupal Batagia. Everyone knows about and listen about greenhouse gases. So let's go. What are greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases trap heat in the atmosphere. These are the gases causing greenhouse effect. Carbon dioxide is the main greenhouse gas emitted through human activities. These gases absorb and emit radiant energy in the thermal infrared range, thus leading to the greenhouse effect. The main greenhouse gases in the atmosphere are carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, nitrous oxide, and ozone. So the average temperature of the surface of Earth in the absence of greenhouse gases would be minus 18 degrees Celsius as opposed to the average temperature of 15 degrees Celsius as we see today. Apart from Earth, other planets such as Mars and Venus also are said to contain greenhouse gases. So greenhouse gases trap the infrared radiation coming from the sun and prevent it from escaping to outer surface. They re-radiate it back to Earth's atmosphere. They are responsible for increasing the temperature of the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, ozone, and chlorofluorocarbons, along with water vapor, are known as greenhouse gases. Due to human intervention, the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has increased, remarkably causing the greenhouse effect. You can see a chart in front of you, physical drivers of climate change, greenhouse gases in upper side, and aerosols you can see in the lower side. So sources of greenhouse gases. Natural sources of greenhouse gases are volcanoes, respiration by living organisms, decay and combustion of organic matter, etc. The amount of greenhouse gases are balanced in the atmosphere naturally by many physical, chemical or biochemical processes such as natural sinks that take up CO2, terrestrial vegetation. Due to the Industrial Revolution and human intervention, the amount of greenhouse gases present in the atmosphere has drastically increased. The main source of increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere is the burning of fossil fuel, coal, petroleum, and natural gases. Urbanization, deforestation, and soil erosion has also contributed to the increased amount of carbon dioxide. Various industries, solid and wastewater management are a source of increased methane. Rice cultivation has contributed considerably to increased greenhouse gases. So water vapor is produced by the evaporation or boiling of liquid water or by the sublimation of ice. Water vapor is the most significant overall contributor to the greenhouse effect, and humans are not directly responsible for emitting enough of this gas to change its concentration to the atmosphere. Water vapor is an effective greenhouse gas because it absorbs long-wave radiation and radiates it back to the surface, contributing to warming as well as greenhouse effect. Water vapor is the most abundant greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, both in terms of weight and volume. Carbon dioxide also as a greenhouse gas. It is a significant heat-trapping gas, often known as a greenhouse gas, that is produced by the extraction and combustion of fossil fuel, wildfires, and natural processes such as volcanic eruptions. Carbon dioxide absorbs some terrestrial radiation and reflects some of it back to the Earth's surface. It is primarily responsible for the greenhouse effect. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas. with a global warming potential of 28 to 34 times that of CO2. Human activity is responsible for roughly 60% of global methane emissions. The oil and gas industries, agriculture, including fermentation, manure management, and rice cultivation, landfills, wastewater treatment, and coal mine emissions are the primary sources of anthropogenic methane emissions. It is estimated that the production, distribution, and use of fossil fuel emits 110 million tons of methane per year. Nitrous oxide is naturally present in the atmosphere as part of the Earth's nitrogen cycle, and it comes from a variety of sources. Nitrous oxide molecules spend an average of 114 years in the atmosphere before being removed by a cell or destroyed by chemical reactions. Nitrous oxide has 298 times the atmospheric heat trapping ability of carbon dioxide per molecule over a 100-year period. Nitrous oxide is primarily produced by humans through the combustion of fossil fuel, biomass burning, the industrial production of nitric acid, and the application of fertilizers to agricultural crops. Fluorinated gases as a greenhouse gas. They are emitted as a result of their use as ozone-depleting substitutes and a variety of industrial processes such as aluminium and semiconductor manufacturing. Because many fluorinated gases have extremely high global warming potentials in comparison to other greenhouse gases, even low atmospheric concentration can have disproportionately large effect on global temperature. Fluorinated gases in general are the most potent and long-lasting type of greenhouse gas emitted by human activity. Black carbon and brown carbon. Black carbon is a form of particulate air pollutant produced by incomplete combustion of fossil fuel, biofuel, and biomass. Black carbon particles are made up of nearly pure elemental carbon with a small amount of oxygen and hydrogen bonded together. Brown carbon is brown smoke produced by the burning of organic matter. When discharged into the atmosphere, it coexists with black carbon. It is a significant warming factor because it disturbs the temperature pattern of the atmosphere and the process of cloud formation. It also alters the pattern of solar absorption and the nature of clouds. So thank you very much. We will meet in our next presentation. Hello everyone.